Boarding requested. Passengers boarding started.
We're ready to go when you are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bin and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding locations for your carry-on items, please let the flight attendant know.
221, Crystal clearance, Asphalt International, Singapore International Airport, Asphalt IFR.
Also be sure that the aisle is clear.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Anyway, please Singapore via the XMBA 2D departure, then as filed, departure runway 25, flight division 55 down to departure from 125 down to departure 6341 Air 21.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Put away any last passport tablet.
Nhat, clearance, good evening, Vietnam Airlines von einer November, Gate 16, Informational Romeo, request IFR clearance to Macau. Vietnam Airlines von einer November, clear destination Macau, runway 25 left, Calum 2 kilo, departure route, initial climb 4,000 feet, departure frequency 126, decimal 35, squawk 1456.
On Nhat, delivery, Vietnam Airlines 12. Request IFR clearance to Preston.
On Nhat, clearance, requesting IFR clearance to Singapore.
Good evening.
Jetstar Asia 556 with information hotel.
Hello, Singapore 177 Heavy, looking to pick up.
Bamboo 90468 radio check.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Bamboo 90468, 10 Sun, Nhat clearance, loud and clear.
Bamboo 90468 information whiskey. Request IFR clearance to Cameron.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Good evening.
Bamboo 90468, information whiskey is current. Cleared to Cameron via the Cadu 2 Golf departure, then as filed. Departure runway 25 right, initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 126.35, squawk 3531. I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Clear to Cameron via the Cadu to Golf departure and S5 departure runway 25 right, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 126.35, squawk 3531, Bamboo 90468.
Nhat, ground, good evening, Vietnam Airlines 749 Whiskey Heavy, Gate 16, information Golf, request IFR clearance to Hanoi, Noi Bai.
Bamboo 90468, read that correct. Ground will be on 121.6.
Clear to Hong Kong via the Amra 1 Quebec departure, then as filed, departure runway 7 left. Initial climb 4,000 feet, departure frequency 126.35 and squawking 5761.
Boarding has started and the first passengers are aboard the plane. Hey folks, welcome aboard Bamboo Airways Flight 9881 with information hotel request IFR clearance to Melbourne Yankee Mike Lima. Overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly service. We're here to help.
456 I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Bamboo 121.6, Bamboo 90468. Good day, bye bye.
Nhat, ground, good evening, Singapore 749 Heavy, information Sierra Gate 16, request IFR clearance to Hanoi, Noi Bai.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Ground Vietnam 33 requesting taxi to the active. Vietnam Airlines 33, push and start approved. Face north. is now current. QNH 1009er.
Ground Cafe 1518 ready to taxi.
All aircraft be advised, information echo is now current. QNH 1010.
To Nhat ground, Korean Air 8761. I have echo, I'm ready to taxi.
To Nhat ground, Scooter 305.
All aircraft be advised, information X-ray is now current. QNH 1009er. All aircraft, information Quebec is now current. QNH 1010.
Cancel Nhat ground, Transworld 178 Heavy at gate 76, requesting pushback and engine start. Push and start approved facing west, Transworld 178 Heavy.
Bamboo 9468 ready for push and start.
Our flight time will be roughly 41 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane.
Bamboo 9468 turns on Nhat ground. Push and start approved. Face north.
Push and start through facing north, Bamboo 9468.
Flight attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross check.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Bamboo 272 request pushback.
Bamboo 272 cleared for push and start. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
On ground, good evening. Vietnam 648 with information India. We're in Airbus 321. We request IFR clearance to Manila at 5.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
To Nhat ground, Scooter 305, request push and start.
Facing east.
Scooter 305.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will. Bamboo 272 taxi to runway 25 left via Sierra 7 Sierra.
25 left at Sierra 7 Sierra Bamboo 272.
For departure. We have completed the boarding process and the safety briefing has been conducted. Hey folks, welcome aboard Bamboo Airways Flight 9468 on our trip to Cam Ranh. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our friendly crew. We're here to help.
Kính thưa quý khách, vì an toàn của chuyến bay, kính mời quý khách theo dõi hướng dẫn về an toàn trên máy bay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of the flight, may we have your attention for the safety demonstration?
Khi đã lên máy bay, đề nghị quý khách không hút thuốc dưới mọi hình thức.
Once on board, any type of smoking is
Ground Thai Air
strictly
Asia
prohibited.
658, taxi to the ramp.
Tắt nguồn hoặc chuyển sang chế độ máy bay trong suốt
Thai
hành
Air
trình bay.
Asia 658, taxi to parking via Sierra 8, cross runway 25 left, then Victor.
Trong quá trình máy bay lan cấp và hạ cánh.
Charging
Sierra 8,
electronic
cross runway
devices is
25
not
left, then
allowed.
Victor, Thai Air
Taxi
Asia
takeoff and
658.
Trong quá trình máy bay lan cấp và hạ cánh, quý khách cài dây an toàn, dựng thẳng lưng ghế, đúng bằng anh, xếp gọn chân ghế và màn hình.
During taxi takeoff and landing, you are requested to fasten your seatbelt, set seatback upright, secure tray table, footrest, and monitor.
Quý khách đặt hành lý trong ngăn đựng phía trên hoặc xếp gọn đi ghế phía trước.
Carry on luggage is requested to stow under the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers.
Không để hành lý trên lối đi, khu vực cửa thoát hiểm, dưới chân các vách ngăn và phía sau chân của quý khách.
The aisle, the exit rows, the area under fixed bulkhead, and behind your leg must be clear of any luggage.
Quý khách cài dây an toàn trong suốt thời gian bay và khi đèn hiệu cài dây an toàn được bật sáng, dây an toàn được cài như sau: cài hai đầu khóa vào nhau. Nếu vai ghế có thêm một đầu dây móc, quý khách bắt chéo dây ngang người, cài đầu móc vòng khóa, kéo một đầu dây để siết chặt và mở bằng cách kéo khóa bằng đầu khóa. Nếu quý khách đi cùng trẻ em hoặc cần dây an toàn nối dài, vui lòng liên hệ với tiếp viên hàng không để được trợ giúp. Quý khách vui lòng cài dây an toàn và tìm hiểu về contact tower on 118.55.
Seatbelt or extension belt will be provided by cabin
Switching to
crew.
tower,
Please
Vietnam
make sure your
Airlines
seatbelt is
256.
fastened and visible to the cabin crew. Whenever seatbelt sign is on, please fasten your seatbelt and keep it while you are seated. Your safety belt is fastened like this. Insert the metal buckle into the other for additional shoulder belt. Cross the belt in front of your body, then hook the metal buckle into the lock. Tighten by pulling the strap and unfasten by lifting the buckle or pressing on the lock.
Trường hợp mất áp suất, mặt nạ dưỡng khí sẽ rơi xuống từ phía trên ghế ngồi và trong phòng vệ sinh. Quý khách kéo mạnh mặt nạ nếu có dưỡng khí, đeo mặt nạ lên mũi và miệng, choàng dây qua đầu, siết chặt.
In case of decompression, oxygen mask will be released from the cabin ceiling and in the lavatory. Pull the nearest mask firmly down to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth. Wear the plastic band over your head and tighten it.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Giúp trẻ em và các hành khách khác ngồi cùng cần giúp đỡ.
Please put on your own mask
Bamboo
first. and help
9468
children
ready to taxi to runway 25 right.
Thoát hiểm sẽ dẫn quý khách đến cửa thoát hiểm.
In case of evacuation, emergency light system will guide you to emergency exits.
Trong khoang khách có 8 cửa thoát hiểm, 2 cửa phía trước, 4 cửa ở giữa và 2 cửa phía sau. Quý khách lưu ý xác định cửa thoát hiểm gần nhất và các biển báo chỉ dẫn.
In the cabin there are 8 exits, 2 at the
Bamboo
front, 4 at the middle, and 2 at the rear.
taxi
Please
to runway
identify
25 right via Sierra 5, Sierra 4, cross runway 25 left, then Papa 1.
Quý khách lấy áo ra khỏi vị trí, xé vỏ bọc.
Runway 25 right via Sierra 5, Sierra 4, cross runway 25 left, then Papa 1, Bamboo 9468.
Or below, next to your seat. When instructed by cabin crews, remove it from its location and package. Put on the life vest and secure it carefully. Do not inflate the life vest in the cabin.
Ngay tại cửa, quý khách làm vòng áo bằng cách giật mạnh thẻ nhựa hoặc thổi vào ống màu đỏ.
At exit, pull the tag firmly downwards or blow into mouthpieces to inflate it.
Trên áo phao có còi và đèn để lôi cuốn sự chú ý.
There are a whistle and a light on your vest for attracting attention.
Quý khách lưu ý chỉ sử dụng áo phao trong trường hợp khẩn cấp hoặc khi tiếp viên hàng không yêu cầu. Áo phao trẻ em sẽ được cung cấp và hướng dẫn sử dụng bởi tiếp viên hàng không.
Life vests are used in case of emergency or when instructed by cabin crew only. Infant life vest will be provided and instructed by cabin crew.
Và bây giờ, quý khách đồng bảng hướng dẫn an toàn được đặt trong túi ghế phía trước hoặc ngăn bên cạnh.
And now, please read the safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you or next to your seat.
Trân trọng cảm ơn sự theo dõi của quý khách. Chúng tôi rất mong quý khách sẽ có trải nghiệm an toàn và thú vị trên các chuyến bay của Bamboo Airways.
We thank you for your attention and we hope you have a great time on board with Bamboo Airways.
Note the cabin lights will be dim for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you. The cabin is ready.
Bamboo 272 contact tower on 118.45.
Switching to tower, Bamboo 272.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Bamboo 90468, contact tower on 118.7.
118.7 Bamboo 90468. Good day, everyone. Bamboo 90468, horizontal runway 25 right, ready for departure.
Bamboo 90468, hands on Nhat Tower, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Learjet 6 Bravo Lima, contact departure.
Line up and wait, runway 25 right, Bamboo 90468.
Over departure, 78 Bravo. Roger, departure, Learjet 86 Bravo Lima is climbing to 3000 for 4 on departure.
Bamboo 90468, runway 25 right, wind 230 at 12, cleared for takeoff.
Winds 230 at 12, clear for takeoff, runway 25 right, Bamboo 90468.
Contacting departure, Velocity 19 Lima Foxtrot.
Flighty 19er, Lima, Foxtrot, contact departure.
Vietnam Airlines 781, contact departure.
Stabilize. Check out.
Vietnam Airlines 219er, winds calm, runway 25 left,
Main
cleared
flex
to land.
56, set RS runway, auto scope.
Clear to land, Vietnam Airlines 219er. Shooter 306, welcome to Samsung Nhat. Contact ground on 121.9er.
80 knots.
121.9er, 306.
V1, rotate, V2 check. Positive climb here.
Departure frequency. Vietnam 132, please advise departure frequency.
Vietnam Airlines 403, welcome to Samsung Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
Ground 116 Vietnam Airlines, 403.
Bamboo in a 468. Contact departure.
Contact departure Bamboo 90468, good day, bye-bye. Good evening, departure Bamboo 90468, good view, passing 2,000 feet, runway to 4,000 feet.
Bamboo 90468, Tanson Nhat departure, radar contact, climb via the SID to 11,000.
Climbing via the SID to 11,000, Bamboo 90468.
Trans World 362, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Trans World 362 heavy.
Scooter 306, contact hands on that tower on 118.7.
Tower on 118.7, 306.
Vietnam Airlines 256, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 133.05.
Over to Ho Chi Minh Control on 133.05, Vietnam Airlines 256. Times on that approach, Korean Air 475, flight level 150.
Korean Air 475, radar contact.
Times on that approach, Japan Air 759er, flight level 150.
Japan Air 759er, radar contact.
Tanson approach, November 6518 Yankee, ready for descent. Disregard, sorry.
November 6518 Yankee, say requested altitude for descent.
Disregard, my mistake. I didn't mean to say to descent.
Descent 2,500 until established. Clear ILS, runway 25 left. Cathay 767 heavy.
Cathay 767, contact Tanson Nhat Tower on 118.7.
Contact tower 118.7, Cathay 767 heavy.
Tanson Nhat approach, via jet 877, flight level 150.
Via jet 877, radar contact.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 2,000 feet. You can turn off larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to keep phone fastened throughout the duration of the flight. Do not form a line near the left.
Bamboo 90468, climb flight level 210.
It will be required to create small spaces.
Climbing to flight level 210, Bamboo 90468.
To our partners. Next to the Wi-Fi, you will be able to access our wide range of free Wi-Fi library.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of electronic devices is now allowed. You can now connect to our onboard Wi-Fi service as well. Please ensure that your devices are set to airplane mode. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
272, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 133.05.
Over to Ho Chi Minh Control on 133.05, Bamboo 272.
Korean Air 475, direct bomb to cleared for the RNAV, runway 25, left approach, descend and maintain altitude 5,000 until established.
Down to 5,000, cleared for the RNAV, runway 25, left approach, Korean Air 475.
Japan Air 759er, direct bomb to cleared for the ILS Whiskey, runway 25, right approach, descend and maintain altitude 5,000 until established.
Down to 5,000, cleared for the ILS Whiskey, runway 25, right approach, Japan Air 759er.
Korean Air 475, contact Hansan Nhat Tower on 118.7.
Switching to Hansan Nhat Tower on 118.7, Korean Air 475. Hansan Nhat Tower, Korean Air 475, established on the RNAV, runway 25 left.
Korean Air 475, Korean Air 475, roger. Japan Air 759er, contact Hansan Nhat Tower on 118.7.
Switching to Hansan Nhat Tower on 118.7, Japan Air 759er. Hansan Nhat Tower, Japan Air 759er, established on the ILS Whiskey, runway 25 right.
Japan Air 759er, Japan Air 759er, roger. VHF 877, direct bomb to cleared for the ILS Whiskey, runway 25, left approach, descend and maintain altitude 5,000 until established. Bamboo 90468, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 133.05.
133.05, Bamboo 90468.
Cathay 767, continue on the Doll 2 go.
Bamboo 90468, passing flight level 170, climbing to flight level 210.
Bamboo 90468, Ho Chi Minh Control, identified. Good evening, Fuzhou 1006. Airline 261, contact Hansan Nhat approach on 126.35.
Over to Hansan Nhat approach on 126.35, Vietnam Airlines 261.
Niner 468, Ho Chi Minh Control. Expect the bank 1 Alpha arrival. Descent coming up in about 5 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
Expect the bank 1 Alpha arrival, Bamboo 90468.
Hey folks, we have just reached cruising altitude on Bamboo Airways Flight 9468, heading to Count Ranh. We're excited to let you know that we will be starting our snack and drink service shortly. You can look forward to some delicious options, including our popular spring rolls and refreshing beverages. After our service, we will also have articles from the Bamboo Airways shop available for you to browse, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Nhat approach on 126 decimal 35.
Switching to Tansan Nhat approach on 126.35, Viajet 1131.
Bamboo 9468, descend via bank 1 Alpha into camera.
Descend via the bank 1 Alpha Bamboo 9468.
Hey folks, we have now left our cruising altitude and started our approach to Cam Run. Please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened. The use of lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation, and we will be landing shortly.
Contact camera. Approach on 127.9. Niner 468. Descent altitude 6,000. Runway 1006.
Descend to 6,000. Contact approach on 127.9 Bamboo 9468. Bamboo 9468 information Quebec descending to 6,000 feet.
Bamboo 9468, Cameron approach identified. Good evening, expect the ILS X-ray runway 2 right approach into Cameron.
Expect the ILS X-ray approach runway 02 right to Cameron, Bamboo 90468.
We have begun our final descent to your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect S-craft one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store and carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat cushion. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Hi, Captain.
Crew,
The cabin
please
is
check
now
that
secure
everyone
for
is
landing.
seated and has fastened their seatbelts. Hey folks, we are now beginning our final approach into Cameron. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them away until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away, ensure your seats are in their full upright position, and fasten your seatbelts. Once we land, our Bamboo Airways staff will provide you with information regarding your connecting flights. Thank you for your cooperation.
Star 563, direct Charlie Romeo 202. Cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 20 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established. Easter 563, contact Camran Tower on 118.2. Switching to Camran Tower on 118.2, Easter 563. Camran Tower, Easter 563, established on the RNAV Zulu runway 20 right. Easter 563, Easter 563, roger. Bamboo 90468, descend altitude 3600. Turn right heading 210, vectors for the ILS runway 2 right approach.
Descend 3600 heading 210 vectors for the ILS approach runway 02 right, Bamboo 90468.
468, turn right heading 235.
Heading 235, Bamboo 90468.
Bamboo 468, 7 miles from Charlie Romeo 822. Turn right heading 320, descend altitude 2600 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 2 right approach.
Heading 320, descending to 260 until established on the localizer. Clear for the ILS approach runway 02 right, Bamboo 90468.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. 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 Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Too low. Terrain.
Terrain ahead.
Too
Pull
low.
up.
Terrain.
Terrain ahead.
Too
Pull
low.
up.
Terrain.
Terrain ahead.
Too
Pull
low.
up.
Terrain.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Too low. Terrain.
Terrain ahead.
Too
Pull
low.
up.
Terrain.
Terrain ahead.
Too
Pull
low.
up.
Terrain.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Bamboo 468. Contact Camran Tower on 118.2.
118.2, Bamboo 90468. Bamboo 90468 on final runway 02 right.
Bamboo 468, Camran Tower negative. You're on final for runway 2 right. Wind 200 at 10, runway 2 right. Cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 02 right, Bamboo 90468.
500. 100 above. Minimum.
Continue. Check.
50, 40,
Too low.
30,
Terrain.
20, retard, retard, retard.
Spoiler reverse rain diesel. Check. Manual brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 9:33 p.m. and it's currently about 31 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices.
Bamboo 90468, welcome to Cameron. Contact ground on 121.82.
Captain, cabin is ready.
Caution when opening the overhead bin.
121.90825 Bamboo 90468.
For flying with us.
Approach into Cameron. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them away until we arrive at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away. Ensure your seats are in their full upright position.
Bamboo 90468, we are clear up to runway 02 right. Ready to taxi.
Flights. Thank you for your cooperation.
Bamboo 90468, Cameron ground, taxi to T164 via Golf 7, cross runway 20 right, then Whiskey 7, Yankee 7, Yankee, good day.
T164 via Golf 7, cross runway 20 right, then Whiskey 7, Yankee 7, Yankee, good day, Bamboo 90468.
boarding requested.
Initial contact, you have information, Quebec. Cam Ranh International Airport.
Bamboo 90487 radio check.
Bamboo 90487, Cam Ranh ground, sounds great from here.
Bamboo 90487 request IFR clearance to Ho Chi Minh with information, Quebec.
Bamboo 90487, negative, we have information, Juliet. Winds 210 at 6, runway 20 right in use.
Bamboo 90487 request IFR clearance to Ho Chi Minh with information, Juliet.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Bamboo 90487, information Juliet is correct. Cleared to Tan Nhat. After departure, fly radar vectors Lin Quang. Then as filed. Departure runway 20 right. Initial climb to 4,000.
Departure on 127.9 squawk 4742.
Clear to Tân Sơn Nhất by the after departure flight radar vectors to Liên Khương. Then as 5 departure runway 20 right. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 127.9 squawk 4742 Bamboo 90468.
Bamboo 90487, read back correct.
Hey folks, welcome aboard Bamboo Airways Flight 9487 on our trip to Ho Chi Minh City. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance,
Airlines 440, clear
reach out to
propulsion
our
start.
crew. We're here to help. Thank you for choosing Bamboo Airways and enjoy your flight.
Vietnam Airlines 440 ready to taxi. Vietnam Airlines 440, taxi to runway 2 right via Zulu Yankee 5, Whiskey 1, cross runway 20 right, then Golf 1. 2 right via Zulu, Yankee 5, Whiskey 1, cross runway 20 right, then Golf 1 Vietnam Airlines 440.
VHA 836 ready for pushback.
VHA 836, pushback approved.
Push and start approved. VHA 836.
Vietnam Airlines 440, give way to the Vietjet A320.
Give way to the Vietjet A320, Vietnam Airlines 440.
Vietjet 836 ready to taxi.
Vietjet 836, taxi to runway 2 right via Yankee 6, Whiskey 1, cross runway 20 right, then Golf 1.
2 right via Yankee 6, Whiskey 1, cross runway 20 right, then Golf 1, Vietjet 836.
Passengers bus is coming.
to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat. Somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Please double check that all your items are put away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please leave exit seating responsibilities in the card in the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be excused. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you.
Passengers boarding starting. Passengers bus is coming.
Ground, Jin Air 87, taxi to the gate.
Jin Air 87, taxi departing via Whiskey 3, Whiskey Yankee 6 Yankee.
Whiskey 3, Whiskey Yankee 6 Yankee, Jin Air 87.
Passengers boarding starting.
7573 Max, VHA 836.
Vietnam Airlines 440, contact tower on 118.2.
Over to tower, Vietnam Airlines 440.
Good evening.
Bamboo 90487 ready for start engine.
Welcome aboard Flight 9487. Our flight time will be roughly 36 minutes. Please
Grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tow table seat backs must be in the full upright
Bamboo 90487, engine start approved. Expect runway 20 right.
Engine start roll, expect runway 20 right, Bamboo 90487.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Hân hạnh chào đón quý khách trên chuyến bay của Bamboo Airways, hãng hàng không của sự hiếu khách.
Welcome aboard Bamboo Airways, the airline of hospitality.
Kính thưa quý khách, vì an toàn của chuyến bay, kính mời quý khách theo dõi hướng dẫn về an toàn trên máy bay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the safety of the flight, may we have your attention for the safety demonstration.
Khi đã lên máy bay, đề nghị quý khách không hút thuốc dưới mọi hình thức.
Once on board, any type of smoking is strictly prohibited.
Các thiết bị điện tử phải được tắt nguồn hoặc chuyển sang chế độ máy bay trong suốt hành trình bay.
Electronic devices must be turned off or switched to flight mode during the flight.
Quý khách lưu ý, không sạc pin các thiết bị điện tử trong quá trình máy bay lan cất và hạ cánh.
Charging electronic devices is not allowed during taxi, takeoff and landing.
Trong quá trình máy bay lan cất và hạ cánh, quý khách cài dây an toàn, dựng thẳng lưng ghế, đóng bàn ăn, xếp gọn chân ghế và màn hình.
During taxi, takeoff and landing, you are requested to fasten your seatbelt, set seat back upright, secure tray table, footrest, and monitor.
Quý khách đặt hành lý trong ngăn đựng phía trên hoặc xếp gọn dưới ghế phía trước.
Carry-on luggage is requested to stow under the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers.
Không để hành lý trên lối đi, khu vực cửa thoát hiểm, dưới chân các vết ngăn và phía sau chân của quý khách.
The aisle, the exit rows, the area under fixed bulkhead, and behind your leg must be clear of any luggage.
Quý khách cài dây an toàn trong suốt thời gian bay và khi đèn hiệu cài dây an toàn được bật sáng. Dây an toàn được cài như sau: cài hai đầu khóa vào nhau. Nếu vai ghế có thêm một đầu dây móc, quý khách bắt chéo dây ngang người, cài đầu móc vào khóa, kéo một đầu dây để siết chặt.
Bamboo 90487 ready to taxi to runway 02 right.
Vui lòng liên hệ với tiếp viên hàng không để được trợ giúp. Quý khách vui lòng cài dây an toàn và để dây trong tầm nhìn để tiếp viên hàng không kiểm tra an toàn quan khách.
Distribution of infant seatbelt or extension belt will be provided by cabin crew. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened and visible to the cabin.
Runway 02 right is available. Taxi to runway 02 right via Yankee 7 Whiskey 7.
Belt is fastened like this. Insert the metal buckle
Bamboo
into the other or additional
90487
shoulder belt. Cross the belt
ready
in
to
front of your
taxi
body.
to
Then
runway
hook the metal buckle into the
20
lock.
right.
Tighten by pulling the strap and unfasten by lifting the buckle or pressing on the lock.
trường hợp mất áp suất, mặt nạ dự khí sẽ rơi xuống từ phía trên ghế ngồi và trong phòng vệ sinh. Quý khách kéo mạnh mặt nạ đi vào dự khí.
Bamboo 90487, taxi to runway 2 right via Zulu, Yankee 5, Whiskey 1, cross runway 02 left, then band 1.
Pull the nearest mask firmly downward to start the flow of oxygen. Place it over your nose and mouth. Wear the plastic band over your head, then tighten it.
Quý khách hãy đeo mặt nạ cho mình trước, rồi giúp trẻ em và các hành khách khác ngồi cùng cần giúp đỡ.
Please put on your own mask first, then help the children and anyone nearby who may need assistance.
Trong trường hợp thoát hiểm, hệ thống đèn chỉ lối thoát hiểm sẽ dẫn quý khách đến cửa thoát hiểm.
In case of evacuation, emergency light system will guide you to emergency exits.
Trong khoang khách có 8 cửa thoát hiểm, 2 cửa phía trước, 4 cửa ở giữa và 2 cửa phía sau. Quý khách lưu ý xác định cửa thoát hiểm gần nhất và các biển báo chỉ dẫn.
In the cabin there are 8 exits, 2 at the front, 4 at the middle, and 2 at the rear. Please identify your nearest emergency exits with marked signs.
Áo phao được đặt dưới ghế ngồi của quý khách hoặc phía dưới bên cạnh ghế. Khi được yêu cầu sử dụng, quý khách lấy áo ra khỏi vị trí, xé vỏ bọc, mặc áo choàng qua đầu và thắt chặt dây quanh eo. Quý khách lưu ý không được làm phồng áo.
Bamboo 90487, taxi to runway 20 right via Yankee 7, Whiskey 7.
Remove it from its location and package. Put on the life
Taxi
vest.
to runway 20 right via Yankee 7, Whiskey 7, Bamboo 90487.
At exit, pull the tag firmly downwards or blow into mouthpieces to inflate it.
Trên áo phao có còi và đèn để lôi cuốn sự chú ý.
There are a whistle and a light on your vest for attracting attention.
Quý khách lưu ý chỉ sử dụng áo phao trong trường hợp khẩn cấp hoặc khi tiếp viên hàng không yêu cầu. Áo phao trẻ em sẽ được cung cấp và hướng dẫn sử dụng bởi tiếp viên hàng không.
Life vests are used in case of emergency or when instructed by cabin crew only. Infant life vest will be provided and instructed by cabin crew.
Và bây giờ,
Cabin is ready for departure.
đặt trong túi ghế phía trước hoặc ngang bên cạnh.
And now, please read the safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front of you or next to your seat.
Trân trọng cảm ơn sự
Hey
theo dõi của
folks,
quý khách.
welcome aboard
Chúng tôi rất
Bamboo
mong quý khách
Airways
sẽ có
Flight
trải nghiệm an toàn và thú vị trên các chuyến
9487
bay của
on our trip
Bamboo
to Ho Chi
Airways.
Minh City.
We thank you for
We're
your
thrilled to
attention
have you with
and we
us
hope
today.
you have a great time
Please
on
take your
board with
seats
Bamboo
according to your
Airways.
boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, feel free to reach out to our wonderful crew. We're here to help. Now, let me introduce our captain, Viet Vong Ve, and our first officer, Con Tran. Along with me, we have our fantastic crew members, Lin, Min, An, and Hoa. Now let's go over some important safety information. First, to fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To release it, simply lift the buckle. It's important to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated, just in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. Pull the mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on before assisting others. For our water landing procedures, we have life vests located under your seats. To use them, pull the vest out, slip it over your head, and pull the straps to tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the tubes. As for emergency exits, on our Airbus A320, there are 2 exits at the front, 2 over-wing exits, and 2 exits at the rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, follow the illuminated exit signs and leave your belongings behind. We expect our flight time to be approximately 36 minutes, cruising at 28,000 feet. Lastly, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we have arrived at the parking area. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Attention all aircraft, Kilo now turn QNH 1005.
Note, the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there is a reading light on the panel above you.
Bamboo 90487, contact tower on 118.2, so long.
118.2 Bamboo 19487. Good day, bye bye. Bamboo 957 ready for departure, runway 20 right.
Bamboo 90487, Cameron Tower, no delay. A320 on a 5-mile final runway 20 right, winds 200 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Winds 200 at 5, clear for takeoff, runway 20 right, Bamboo 90487. Cabin crew, please take seat for departure.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure.
Stabilize. Check up. Main flight 67 sets air at runway auto slow.
Bamboo 9487, contact departure.
Contact departure Bamboo 9057. Bamboo 9057 passing 3200 climbing to 4000 feet heading runway 0200.
Bamboo 9487, camera and departure, not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
Transponder 24742 set. Bamboo 9487.
Bamboo 9487, negative. Transponder code should be set as assigned. Please verify and set the correct code.
Verify correct code Bamboo 9057. Bamboo 9057 transponder has been set to 47221 Bamboo 9057. Bamboo 9057 verify transponder.
Bamboo 9487, radar contact 12 south of Camran at 4,000 feet and at Camran QNH 1004. 2157, proceed direct Charlie Romeo 202. Cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 20 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established. Descending to 4,000, cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 20 right approach, 2157.
Ahead. Terrain ahead.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Bamboo 9057 request direct link hook.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Bamboo 9487, direct to link hook approved. Proceed direct.
Terrain
Proceed
ahead.
direct link hook
Pull
Bamboo
up.
9057.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Bamboo 9057 request
Terrain
climbing
ahead.
to fly
Pull
level
up.
280.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Terrain.
Bamboo 9487, climb flight level 210.
Terrain ahead.
Too
Pull
low.
up.
Climbing to fly level 210 Bamboo 9057.
Terrain ahead.
Too low.
Pull up.
Terrain.
Bamboo 9487, climb flight level 220.
Climbing to fly level 220 Bamboo 9487.
Korean Air 467, proceed direct Charlie Romeo 202. Cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway. 20 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established.
now past 2,000 feet. These turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to use the seatbelt fastening throughout the duration of the flight. Do not form a line near the left. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be directed to the station using the home key for internet access.
Bamboo 9487, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1.
Connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be able to access our Wi-Fi.
120.1 Bamboo 9487.
Welcome to use your electronic devices. Please ensure that they
Bamboo 9487 passing flight level 110, climbing to flight level 220.
Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Now that everyone is around the cabin, however, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you leave.
Departure.
Bamboo 9057 passing flight level 120, climbing to flight level 220.
King Air 5974, Alpha Ho Chi Minh Control, radar contact, climb flight level 230.
Bamboo 9487, Ho Chi Minh Control. Identify. Good flight.
Cathay 766 center climb and maintain flight level 310.
Cathay 766.
Bamboo 9487, Ho Chi Minh Control. Climb flight level 280.
Climbing to flight level 280, Bamboo 9487.
Flight down to go into Hanson at Vietnam Airlines 403.
Switching to Ho Chi Minh Control 134.05, 243.
DJ 1163, Ho Chi Minh Control. Good afternoon. We are cruising flight level 320. Ho Chi Minh Control is DBR 243 at flight level 190. Approximately 44 miles short of Elkridge.
Silverlake Bravo Romeo 243, Ho Chi Minh Control, good evening.
Ho Chi Minh Control. Request to land runway 25 right. Now, 31 heavy. Descend to 10,000 feet. Oceana 31 heavy.
Asiana 731 heavy, descend altitude 10,000 feet.
Cathay 767. Control, Cathay 766 is with you, climb to flight level 160. And from Nhat, we request clearance to runway 25 right. Sierra Oscar Kilo Alpha November.
Expected dial to Juliet arrival. I'll have you descending in just a moment.
Expect the data to Juliet arrival, Bamboo 9487.
Hey folks, we're cruising smoothly on our way to Ho Chi Minh City. We'll be starting our snack and drink service shortly, and I must say, our spring rolls and Vietnamese coffee are quite popular. After we finish serving, we'll have some articles from the Bamboo Airways shop available for you to browse. Please remain seated until we arrive at the parking area. Thank you for flying with us.
Niner 487. Descend via dial to Juliet into Tan Son Nhat.
Descend via Dela to Juliet, Bamboo 9057.
T25 right. Transition level 190 advise on course heading, altitude, and decline following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information's here. 10 Sun NHAT International Airport, information's here. 1500 Zulu. Wind 230 at 11. Cab open. Temperature 2 in. Dew point 25. UNH 1006. Density.
As the business order flight, we will not be able to offer any flight service. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to make your flight more enjoyable and
Hey folks, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Ho Chi Minh City. Please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are fastened. I must also inform you that the usage of the lavatories is no longer allowed at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
Contact Tan Son Nhat approach on 126.35.
Switching to Tan Son Nhat approach on 126.35, ViaJet 179er.
Ho Chi Minh Control, ViaJet 864, flight level 180.
ViaJet 864, radar contact.
Ho Chi Minh Control, ViaJet 638, flight level 180.
ViaJet 638, radar contact. Bamboo 279er, contact Tan Son Nhat, approach on 126.35.
Switching to Tan Son Nhat approach on 126.35, Bamboo 279er.
487. Contact Tanson Nhat approach on 126.35. Niner 487. Proceed direct. Tango Sierra 426. Descent altitude 2000.
Hey folks, we are now on our final approach to
1006.
Ho Chi Minh City.
Until
Please
established
turn
on
off
the
your electronic
localizer.
devices and
Clear
stow
for the
them until you arrive
ILS
at the
runway.
gate. Kindly put your
25
tray
right
tables
approach.
ensure your seats are in their full
Proceed direct Tango Sierra 426 descending to 2000 QNH 1006 until established on the localizer. Clear for the ILS approach runway 25 right. Contact approach on 126.35 Bamboo 947. Bamboo 957 with information Quebec descending to 2000 feet.
Bamboo 90487. Tanson Nhat approach identified. Good evening, Tanson Nhat, QNH 1006.
QNH 1006 Bamboo 957.
Tanson Nhat Tower, Bamboo 279er, established on the RNAV Yankee runway 25 left.
Bamboo 279er, Bamboo 279er, roger.
Cathay 767, Tanson Nhat approach, descend and maintain 4,000. Cathay 767, descend and maintain 3500.
Singapore 186, contact Tanson Nhat Tower on 118.7.
118, Singapore 186.
Cathay 767, contact Tanson Nhat Tower on 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7, Cathay 767 Heavy.
Tanson approach, November 6518 Yankee, ready for descent. Disregard, sorry.
November 6518 Yankee, say requested altitude for descent.
Disregard by mistake. I didn't mean to say to descend.
TFDI 1, contact Ho Chi Minh Control on 120.1.
DI1 request disregard.
TFDI 1, climb flight level 280. Trans World 362, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Trans World 362 heavy.
Scooter 306, contact Chan from that tower on 118.7.
Tower on 118.7, 306.
Vietnam Airlines 978, descend altitude 7,000 feet.
7,000, Vietnam Airlines 978.
Hands on Nhat departure. Cathay Pacific 7032, ready to copy IFR.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Turkish 163, contact Bangkok Control on 120.5.
Switching to Bangkok Control on 120.5, Turkish 163.
Cancel Nhat approach Vietnam Airlines 221, flight level 150.
Vietnam Airlines 221, radar contact. Bamboo 9487, contact 10 Nhat Tower on 118.7.
118.7. Bamboo 9487.
Trans World 178, contact departure.
Roger. Switching departure, Transworld 178 Heavy.
Alpha Tango, wind 250 at 14. Runway 25 left, cleared to land.
Wind 250 at 14. Runway 5 left, clear to land. Hotel Sierra Alpha Tango.
Vietnam Airlines 403, welcome to Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
Ground 121.
Bamboo 90487 on final runway 25 right.
Singapore 186, welcome to Nhat. Contact ground on 121.6.
Bamboo 9er 487, Nhat Tower, wind 240 at 10. Runway 25 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land runway 25 right, Bamboo 90487.
Contact departure. Scooter 306, welcome to Nhat. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Also 1.9er, 306.
Contacting departure for 119 Lima Foxtrot.
Flighty 19er, Lima. Foxtrot, contact departure.
Cabin crew, please taxi for landing.
Okay, Captain. Preparing for landing. Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Please advise departure frequency.
Vietnam Airlines 132, contact departure.
Vietnam 132, please advise departure frequency.
Check.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
Contact departure.
Contact departure, vision 825. Nhat Tower.
100.
Check.
Cafe 767. On final. Runway.
Too low. Terrain.
30.
5 right.
20. Retard. Retard.
Cafe
Retard.
767, hands on
Retard.
that tower, turn right,
Retard.
heading 005.
Retard.
That was tricky. Good landing overall.
Spoiler, reverse ready set. I did not check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 10:53 p.m. and it's currently about 28 degrees Celsius.
Bamboo Niner 487. Welcome to
Captain, cabin is ready.
Contact ground on 121.6.
Hey folks, we are now on our final approach into Ho Chi Minh City.
121.6 Bamboo 957.
Till we've arrived at the gate.
25 left, clear to
Kindly
land.
put your
Vietnam
tray
Airlines
tables
221.
away. Ensure your seats are in their full upright position.
Bamboo 957, we are clear upright to runway 25 right, ready to taxi.
Connection flights. Thank you for your cooperation.
Bamboo Niner 487. Tan Son Nhat ground. Runway 20 right. Not available. Taxi to International 10 via Papa 4, Papa 5, cross runway 7 right, then Sierra 8, Victor, good day.
10 via Papa 4, Papa 5, cross runway 07 right, then Sierra 8, Victor, Bamboo 957, good day.
Hands on ground, good evening. Vietnam 648 with information India. We're in Airbus 321. We request IFR clearance to Manila as filed.
Clearance on request. Stand by. All aircraft information Quebec is now current. QNH 1010.
10 on that ground. Transworld 178 Heavy at gate 76. Requesting pushback and engine start. Push and start approved facing west. Transworld 178 Heavy.
All aircraft be advised. Information Echo is now current. QNH 1010.
Nhat ground, Korean Air 8761. I have Echo. I'm ready to taxi.
Nhat ground, Sweater 305.
All aircraft be advised. Information X-ray is now current. QNH 1009er. All aircraft information Quebec is now current. QNH 1009er.
Ground, Cathay 1518, ready to taxi.
Vietnam 33 requesting taxi to the octave.
Vietnam Airlines 33, push and start approved. Face north.
1 ground, scooter 305, request push and start. Facing east, scooter 305.
Vietnam Airlines 270 request pushback.
Vietnam Airlines 270, push and start approved.
Push and start approved. Vietnam Airlines 270.